This video is just step by step what's the negative things about OnlyFans and honestly why you should never make an OnlyFans, like ever. I hope I didn't offend anybody. That video was just ranting about me feeling judged, and I wanted to be open and vulnerable with you guys about my situation and what led me to thinking like that was the only option and signing up and making a new OnlyFans account. For me, if I'm not getting judged, I'm not growing. That's how I feel. Like, if my man didn't judge me or certain people didn't judge my actions and give me advice on ways I can change and better myself, I wouldn't be who I am today. So there's nothing wrong with people, you know, stating their opinions and giving advice, but it should be like advice of like how to grow. There's some times where it's just hurtful comments made, like, oh, you can't call yourself a Christian if you're doing this and that, and that's why I felt the need to like hop on and kind of rant about my situation and why, you know, I went backwards. Reasonings why you should never make an OnlyFans, honestly. Reason why it's a scam. If you're watching this video and you're just like coming to this video just because you're curious and you don't know who I am or what I do, I remember years ago, one of my best friends, her name is Carol, and she is very successful on the internet, and she has so many girl followers, and she gets all kinds of brand deals and all kinds of contracts, and she worked really hard on marketing herself. When we met with each other, we were like at the beginning stages of branding our business, and I remember her telling me so many times, she said, girl, you better brand yourself the right way. It might take a little longer and it might take a little more work, but it'll be much more worth it at the end of the day. I didn't listen to her. I saw the likes and I saw the followers like pouring in with all these guy followers, but I didn't really think anything of it, and I just saw the likes. Like, that's really all I cared about, was like, I'm getting likes and I'm getting followers super quick by doing this, and this is what works. I even took the easy way out when it came to making money. For a while, I definitely was 100% against making an OnlyFans. I was like, no, like, I'm already doing too much on Instagram, like things I'm posting, my booty all out, like I shouldn't make an OnlyFans. But a lot of people kept talking to me about it, like, oh, you can make this much money a month, and I just kept hearing about it all the time, like, to make an OnlyFans. So finally I did it. Like, within the first couple months, like right when I made it, I was making 10 bands a month. Like I was making such easy quick money, and I honestly started off by just basically posting the same things I was posting on Instagram, and this is why it is a scam. After a couple of months, you're going to lose subscribers because they're like only signing up because of the hype. OnlyFans has a reputation. That's the thing. When you hear of an OnlyFans, you're automatically, or even a private Snapchat, you're automatically thinking like there's porn, there's nudes, there's sex tapes all on this thing. They're really subscribing just to see the hype, right? They're trying to see if they can see your nudes, they're trying to see if they can see your sex tapes, all of that. But then when they see what you're actually posting on there, and if it doesn't reach like what they imagined and then what they want to see you doing, then they're gonna unsubscribe. Unless you are okay with being that girl.
Man, I got this weird thing that just happened to me. I knew this girl, we used to date, or at least in high school, and we broke up because of some bull crap. I'll tell you guys the story on Patreon, but we broke up, and I looked at her Instagram, and apparently she has an OnlyFans, but you know, I got into contact with her just to find out how much money she's making. She's making a lot of money, bro. She's making $5,000-$6,000 a month, and I'm like, damn. You know, she asked me, hey, do you want to shoot a video? And I'm like, Woke Pill 101. It's Woke Pill 101, man. You already know, man. Anyway, we're going to be talking about OnlyFans and how OnlyFans ruined this girl's life, man. Look, if there's any women watching, once something is posted on the internet, it is there forever. You cannot rewrite history. You cannot delete anything from an OnlyFans. You cannot go back in time. You can't stop anything, man. What you do is what happens. And what you have to realize is once you do something that's on the internet, it's there forever. You can't change it. Even if that means being a porn star or an OnlyFans girl. And, you know, women are coming to this realization that they can't erase that. They know their value. Women know their value is based on purity. They know their value is based on them not sleeping with a lot of guys. Why do you think so many women do not give the real number of how many guys they slept with? Why do you think so many women will lie about the number of guys they've been with? Because purity sells. Because if you're a normal guy, if you want to get in a relationship, I know for sure I want to get in a relationship with a girl that hasn't done it with so many dudes. I know I want to get in a relationship with a girl that's pure. Girls know, like I said this before, girls know purity sells. And with her story, I just find it so tragic because we're having a whole generation of women, or not like every girl, but any girl that has an OnlyFans. And there's a lot of girls on OnlyFans that are not making a lot of money. I've heard it from my other girl that I did with in the beginning of the video. She's telling me not a lot of people are earning a lot of money, that she's a lucky one. I'm not gonna tell you guys how she was able to advertise herself, but I could honestly, knowing what she told me, I could take that times it by 10 with the knowledge I have. Like if we would decided to get with the team with each other, like she would be making 10 figures every single month. And this is how easy for girls to do OnlyFans. But the only reason why they're not successful is because girls don't know how to market. And I'm not gonna tell you my secrets. Y'all are gonna have to go on my Patreon. I'm gonna tell you how to grow your Instagram. But from that, what I can tell you guys is be careful what you post, man. Be careful what you do, and make sure that you're safe, man. This video is morely directly towards females because most guys, you can't even get away with an OnlyFans, man. If they are, then they're gonna have to be doing it for guys that like other guys, and percentage for that is not as high as you think. But I know some dudes are making money off of that, but not as much as you think. But hey, man, this should teach us a lesson that, you know, things have consequences. And this is all I have to say about it, about having an OnlyFans, man. I'm not gonna shame anybody for having an OnlyFans, because in this channel, man, I don't want y'all shaming people, man. If they decide to do something, then they decide to do something. But one thing that I would always advocate is realize there's a negative and a positive to everything that you do. Look at OnlyFans. Positive, you make money. Positive, you get more validation from guys. Positive, you feel like you're living your best life. Negative, your purity's going down. Negative, you're dealing with so many guys, you're not gonna know who to really bond with. Negative, you're gonna be looked at as a hoe. Let me rephrase that. You're gonna be looked at as a digging stick, as a gardening digging stick. And girls don't want to be viewed as that. Like I said before, there's positive and negatives to everything. Eating a certain food or so, cooking it for yourself, buying it out. Positive and negatives for everything. And I just want people on the channel just to realize the positive and negatives that you are doing with your life right now. You decide to play games every day. What's the positive? What's the negative? Negative is I'm not spending enough time on the thing I want to do. Negative is I'm not getting things done to get my business up or to try something I would want to do. Positive, I'm getting relaxing. I'm relaxed. I'm calm. I'm decompressing. Just when you do play video games, do not get carried away. When I play video games, it doesn't really hit the same, but most of the time I put a timer so I can have gameplay on the screen. And it's just a good way for me to decompress for like 30 minutes to like 45 minutes. I don't play for that long. I just play enough to get some footage up for YouTube. But any other than that, man, if you guys have any questions, don't be afraid to hop up on my Patreon. I teach you guys how to do everything and almost anything on starting a business, how to plan one out, how to get an LLC. And if you guys have any questions, you can ask me there too as well on the gold tier. But anyway, man, hope y'all stay woke. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.